Hi guys, my name is Meets. This is going to be a review for SH Figuarts Space Sheriff Sharivan. And I believe this was released in 2013. It's been a while now, but I'm able to manage to get one for a pretty good price. It was on sale at Tazo Hobby and I just cannot resist. I picked this along with Shider. And I always wanted to get one of these guys. And I kind of want to get Gavan now, but Gavan is, I think he's sold out or kind of hard to acquire. And kind of makes you wonder if Bandai is gonna ever make a renewal version of this guys. Although, just looking at the joints, and since they're already armored, I don't really see how they can improve it as opposed to the other, kind of like the Kamen Rider suits. But who knows? They might. Anyways, I believe this might be an exclusive with a brown box. And here we go. Here's a box art. Just a heads up, I grew up watching the Space Sheriff, Gavan, Shider, and maybe even Sharivan. It's just that it's been a long time. Can't really quite remember it. All I know is they're amazing, pretty cool. Basically, you have a space cop defending people from evil, I think some kind of space mafias. Pretty nice. And I think from here you can see he has the pistol and his signature blade. Alright, let's take a look inside. It's always good to take a quick glance at the instructions. That way we don't miss any secret gimmicks if there is. So we get a couple of pairs of hands, interchangeable head. I think this is one with the light up eyes. You get the pistol, which you can holster, and you got dual blades. The one with the light up effect. Well, not light up, but the blade is glowing. Alright, and that's pretty much it for the instruction. Alright, we have Sharivan here, and he looks amazing, very shiny with all that metallic paint, and just pretty cool. Now, this is a fingerprint magnet. So as I demonstrated, you're gonna see a little bit of fingerprints. Alright, so a closer look. He has a lot of those kind of like little buttons and lights in front of him. Well, this is way back. I don't think they have LEDs back then, but they might have. Nah, they're probably just regular lights. And this is just amazing. You get that metallic red, that chrome, and on the black, just that black plastic. Really amazing. Very shiny. In terms of articulation, let's quickly do that one. Get the head. You can look down, look up, shoulder. I don't think, yeah, the shoulder armor, it's in there. I don't think there's no need to have that moved. You got double jointed elbow. Although you want to be careful because I'm not sure if it has happened yet, but I just don't want the metal to touch each other and wrap, you know, might cause some paint damage. Get the postable wrist, which is always good. And you get the bicycle swivel. Yep. Get the hips here. Very good range. I do like that they've separated the knee. That's nice. Get the ankle here and the toe. There is a joint for the toe, but I'm afraid of bending it. There we go. Okay, it was just stiff, but I just don't want the paint to chip off. And you get that. Yeah, you can lower the waist or the leg so you can move up. Otherwise, probably back up. You get the pistol here, which is nicely detailed. All this, you see a lot of the little knickknacks. The yellow, the red. This is the light up fixture. It's nice. I really like it. Alright, and yeah, I mean, there's a possibility. This guy is amazing. Kind of reminds me of my Robo Rider and Bio Rider from Kamen Rider Block RX. Alright, so let's go over the, actually let's swap out the head first. Alright, swap out the head, fairly simple. Pop this out. There we go. It's actually kind of interesting how that neck is quite long, but it's to hide any space. See that joint, so there we go. This one you get the light up yellow. Yep, it's basically just the eyes. I think I just dropped something. Alright, there we go, and let's go over the different pairs of hands. So aside for the closed fist, you can have a pair of hands to hold the sword, which we'll go over in a bit. You got a pair of just not quite open hands, but I believe you kind of use this in conjunction with a sword. And you also have a pair for the pistol. And let's just put that on here. There we go. Swap it out. Pop this wrist joint. There we go. And yeah. It's kind of weird, but I think I got it. There we go. Yeah, it just kind of feels like it's holding it a little weird. Yep. And let's go over the sword. Alright, let's go over the swords. And I believe, I'm just looking at the wiki. It says EP. Or Epe, or I'm not sure. It's the name of the sword. But the sword comes on this side here. And I think it's part of the space shuttle for, they have some kind of, I forgot what it's called, like some kind of dimensional machine that they're able to grab their weapons basically on like an alternate dimension. That's why they can materialize their sword, which is a really cool concept. Right, so here's the sword, and this is the normal one with just the blade. Just get him to stand. Here we go. Get that nice silver here on the blade. Just put this on here. It's one of those first time putting on, and there we go. Also want to point out, getting back to the basically the paint and the pieces, I have not really seen nub marks on this, on the edges, and that is really amazing, because usually when you have something like this, you'll see the nub marks, but for this one I hardly see it, and that's amazing. I mean, right there, that's the nub mark for this piece, but I hardly see it on the metallic parts. Right, so that's the blade, and it has a lot of special moves, like the Spark Bomber, the Sharivan Kick, the Magnum Chop. I think the last one is the Sharivan Clash, or basically when this one lights up. And this is the other blade, which is clear blue. Really nice. Swap this out. Here we go. I actually just recently watched the Sharivan movie. I think they did Gavan first, then they did Sharivan. I can't wait for Shider. Alright, so this is the part where I think he just puts his hand or left hand across it and changes the blade. Kind of energizes it. It's really cool. Yep. Actually, there's kind of, that was a little weird discoloration there. Anyways, yeah, this is really cool. yeah, I really like this figure. It's amazing. In terms of accessories, you're not getting much, but basically enough to pose no, not Sharivan. Yep, really nice. And I think that's pretty much it for the review. And that concludes the review. I have to say, Space Sheriff Sharivan, the SH Figuarts, it's a really amazing figure. If you can get it for a good price, I highly recommend getting it. It's just, the figure itself, it's nicely made, and it's a great portrayal of the character. And I really liked it, and it kind of released me of my childhood memories a little bit. Yeah, kind of wish I could have gotten Gavan again, but I'll probably wait. Maybe I can get a deal for it likewise. But yeah, I have to say, if you can find this for a good price along with the other Space Sheriff, go for it. That's pretty much it for the review. Hope you guys like it. If you have any questions, let me know. So until then, this is Meads. Thanks for watching.